All right, let's start. Hi, I'm Jeff. I'm a 73-year-old YouTuber. You believe it? 73 years old. I didn't think I'd live this long. But anyway, I'm a YouTuber. And did you know you can be a YouTuber too? If you're in your 70s or 90s or whatever, we have a lot to share. We've been through a lot. We've learned a lot. We've done a lot in our lifetimes, a lot of different things that maybe young people today haven't done. I want to talk to you today about how you can be a YouTuber also, no matter what your age is. I'm talking to people that are older in their last quarter of life and of what you can do based on your experience that you can share with other people. Then stay tuned for the end because I'm going to share my one secret to being happy at work and in retirement. So stay tuned. Did you know that no matter what your occupation was when you were working, that is, before you retired, you have a lot to share about your work life that maybe other people are missing something? Just imagine being a carpenter for 20, 30, 40, 50 years even. You may still be a carpenter working and building houses. You have a lot to share and a lot of things that you can teach. Did you know that? You might be thinking, what can I teach? What can I share? At this time in my life. Well, there's a lot you can share. Let's just talk about carpenters for a minute. Carpenters, and I have my notes here. Carpenters can talk about the different types of wood: hardwood, softwood, pine, oak, how to saw it, how to stain it, how to work with it, how to bend it, how to make it do what you need it to do to make a beautiful place for someone to live. And that would be a part of your job that you could teach how to do that. Or you can teach the different types of woods, how to tell by the grains or the bark or whatever, because that's what you know best. The other thing that you can talk about, hey, sweetie. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll empty that thing out. Bring a bunch of bags. Okay. A lot of people. Yeah, the sun's coming out. So it's a good deal. Hmm. Okay. All right. I'll see you in just a little bit. Bye bye. I thought I had to yawn. Maybe if you're a dentist, have a lot to talk about. What makes a tooth, how to keep teeth healthy, gingivitis, even the tongue, under the tongue, the gums, uh, you name it. I'm not a dentist, but you have a lot to teach people. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is plant workers. Yeah, plant workers, people that do the daily grind every day, putting nuts on bolts. That's what I call it. You may be cutting metal, you may be welding, you may be stamping, you may be putting hinges, welding hinges on doors, all kind of things that people do in plants. Steel workers, um, garbage workers, recycling workers, all that stuff. Plant work. Well, what do I have to talk about being a plant worker? You have a lot of things, a lot of experience that you can talk about as being a plant worker. You can talk about what it's like to work in a plant. Not all plants have air conditioning. Uh, fortunately, I worked in a plant that had air conditioning, but I worked there about 5 years and did metal stamping, things like that. And the last thing I want to talk about is people in the military. Oh my goodness, you have a lot of stories to tell and a lot of things you can teach. Uh, Military people can talk about discipline, dressing, uh, honor, duty. I want to talk to you about that one thing that I did when I was working, and that I still do today, even in my retired life. I don't know if you've ever done it before, but I pray for the company that I work for. I did. I pray for my retirement now. But when I was working, I prayed for everybody that I worked for because it was them that was keeping me employed and kept money flowing into my pocket. And I pray for people around me because people come up to you in a plant where you're working or anywhere where you're working and talk about their troubles a little bit. Some my wife might have left them, their dog might have died. You know, the whole gamut of things that people talk to other people about. And you can pray for them people and pray for your companies. I haven't worked in I don't know 3 years or so, and I'm doing just fine and still have a dream. So don't let your dreams die just because you're older. I'll see you next time. This is Jeff Jordan out.